Hello everyone, my name is p.mccafferty and I am the Director of Undergraduate Education here at SSESW.
Hello everyone, I'm i.collen and I'm Director of Postgraduate Taught Studies.
I'd like to give you a short overview of the main changes to the academic offences regulations and procedures for 25-26 academic year. These changes are designed to make the process clearer, more consistent and more proportionate. First, the initial review stage has been adapted and is now called preliminary consideration.
This stage is intended to deal with cases of poor academic practice quickly and effectively. It allows for early resolution without the need for a full investigation, and there are specific outcomes available at this point.
Second, the definitions have been updated. The definitions of contract cheating and improper use of AI have now been separated to give greater clarity and consistency in how we approach these issues. Third, there has been a separation between the regulations and the procedures. This helps us to make the documents easier to follow and ensures that the framework is clear for staff and students.
Another important development is around the investigatory viva voce. There is now explicit clarity that a viva voce can be used in relation to any alleged academic offence, not just in limited circumstances. The way we categorise offences has also changed. What were previously known as major and minor offences are now called serious and standard academic offences. The distinction is no longer based on the weighting of the assessment. Instead, Regulation 6.1 now lists what counts as a serious offence, and all other cases fall into the standard category. In terms of decision making, we have streamlined the process. The requirement for a school panel meeting has been removed. Instead, the Academic Offences Officer makes a decision on the basis of the investigation report and supporting evidence. For serious cases, the decision will be taken jointly with another member of staff, but this person does not have to be external to our school. Likewise, the requirement for an external panel member has been removed.
Another important shift is that there is now one investigation process for all offences. The investigating officer produces a single investigation report regardless of whether the offence is categorised as standard or serious. The criteria for consideration at the decision-making stage have also been reviewed and strengthened, with a particular emphasis on the relevance of intent. This means more weight will be given to whether a student intended to deceive or whether it was a case of misunderstanding or poor practice. On penalties, there have been a review to ensure they are appropriate and proportionate. Specific penalties have now also been included for postgraduate research students, which is a significant development.
Finally, looking ahead, there are some key next steps. Templates, forms and guidance are now finalised and are shared on our school staff intranet. Negative service indicators will be introduced so that academic offences and poor academic practice can be recorded on student records. And our school is currently identifying the staff who will have the editing rights for this. The Appeals, Conduct and Complaints team will run briefings on the new procedures before they go live, and there will also be training for investigating officers, academic offence officers and committee members. Overall, these changes are about making the process clearer, fairer and more efficient for everyone involved. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with Paul McCafferty for undergraduate and with me for postgraduate taught.